Today I'm going to introduce you to Krish, who is a second year student in the business accounting program. And Krish, could you just introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from and where you did your first co-op, what you're doing in your second co-op in September. Love to hear.
Yeah. Hi guys. My name is Krish Singla. I'm from India. I'm doing my first co-op. I did my first co-op at Morrison CPA. It is a public accounting firm. I am working as a tax technician over there. And for my second co-op, I'm with the same employer. And I was at my first co-op, I was preparing personal tax returns. And during my second co-op, since it is a corporate tax season, I will be helping with their corporate tax returns.
That's great. So, Krish, everybody wants to know, how did you get this job? What was the secret for your success?
So the secret for my success in finding my co-op was my proactiveness. In August, I started my job search, and I used to visit Georgian. As you know, I found my co-op through Georgian Connects. I used to find visit Georgian Connects twice a day, thrice a day, on
Okay.
the day before the day after the job was posted from Morrison CPA, I applied over that, and I got a very quick interview just within the 14 days. And the employer Morrison CPA, they came to the college and interviewed me, and they gave me the result in just within a week and selected for me as a co-op.
Very good. So Krish started his job search in August for a January co-op, which meant that you gave yourself a lot of time. Do you remember how many jobs you applied for before you got the interview at Morrison?
Before that, since there was no job posting before August in Georgian Connects, so I used to apply on LinkedIn, Indeed, like it was around 100 of jobs I applied, but I didn't got any response because I think my job search was strategy was not good. But since we had a co-preparation course in second semester, which was very helpful, and I prepared a well-tailored resume, and when I submitted to Morrison CPA, it was good, and they selected me for the Goa.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your interview was like? How many people interviewed you? What kind of questions did they ask? What did they need from you?
So, so my first interview was like taken by two people. One was Merson CPA, business manager, and second was the accounts manager over there. So I was like there were just the basic questions for the first round of interview. They were like asking for the qualitative questions. What were the typical situations I encountered during my job search, and how were my what I was doing at my previous experience, what I was doing at my previous job, why do I need this job, just like qualitative measures. And my second round, it was with partners, and they just need to know my communication skill, how were they, and what improvement needs to be made in the co-op.
Awesome, and you have great communication skills. Did they ask you very many technical questions about accounting?
No, they were about to ask the questions about tax, since I was not completed with my tax course. So they assumed that I didn't know much about the course. So they were like, yeah, since the interview was so early before semester, and in third semester I was going to take my tax course. So they assumed that I won't know anything about the tax course, but they were like, yeah, you are a good fit, and they were happy to train me.
Well, I'm sure they were. So Krish, do you have any advice for students who have just arrived and they have just started their program? What do they need to know about co-op?
So co-op, like uh, I would like to tell a message for students. Just be proactive in your job search. Don't think that if this job is high ranked, it is not for you. No, every co-op job is for you. You should take experience, and you should stick to your resume. You should work on your resume. And the like to be honest, the co-op preparation course which I had in my second semester before the co-op, it was the best one, and I'm very happy with that. Just stick with your resume skills and just be confident.
That's great. And I'm here to help with your resume. And we also have the Career Hub on campus in M204.
So there was a story like when I was about to start my co-op. So since it was my first professional job in my field, career field, so I don't know what would be the dress code and what would they will ask me on like on the interviews, right? So I visited Beth and I did a call. I called her right away. So what would be the professional like how to uh, attend the interview, my interview with the partner. So I called her like and Beth um, she helped me a lot with the interview. She
I
guided
don't
me
even
through it.
remember that. So what
But I
did you end
remember
up
that.
wearing?
Yeah, so I wear a professional. Went with a professional attire, and it was a good. And I was totally clueless what should we wear in a professional interview with the partners. I wasn't aware of that, but
Yeah.
Beth helped me a lot. Thank you so
Well,
much,
Nick,
Beth.
oh, you're so welcome. That's my pleasure. Nick O'Connell, our employer relations consultant, always says it's better to overdress for an interview or for your first day at work. Like
Yeah,
wear something more formal than you would expect to wear normally if
yeah.
you're not sure. And you also then you can take your cue from other staff. So when you started working at Morrison's, did you have to wear a tie and a dress shirt to work every day? What
It
were you
wasn't
expected to
like
wear?
it wasn't tie, but I used to wear like formal tie with a pant and shirt. But it is recommended whenever you are on a co-op term, you should wear dress with a professional attire. It's good for you.
Yes, exactly. So especially in accounting, most
In
accounting
counting
firms
firm.
will
Yeah,
expect you to wear dress pants and a
yeah,
dress shirt with buttons all the way down, and absolutely everything clean and pressed, not wrinkled and
yeah.
smelling bad.
Yeah.
So,
That's very important.
yeah. Oh, thank you, Krish. That's a really great story. I like that story.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah. Well, Krish, thank you very much. And I wish you all the best in your second co-op with Morrison.
Thank you so much.